The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback standing at 6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy going to look to throw it on the first play.
And his first look is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
And it's taken in at the 9. Yeah, that's a pretty good one for the old average. 68 yards on the punt there. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
This one caught by Davis.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they wind up getting 13 there on 4th down.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The Colts at 6-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
He finds his man Johnson, and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to convert on 3rd down there, 21 yards the play.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here we go.
On second down, Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard. Way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Now Garoppolo. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Colts are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they work this out past the 25. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one 28 yards on the ground. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Past the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I thought they were onto something with their play call and kind of went in reverse a little bit. Threw it on 1st down, then ran it on 2nd down. Not successful either.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibson.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Completes it to Davis.
And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this one too low.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced a mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Isaiah McKinney. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Colts set to take over here offensively.
They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach there. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him.
Jonathan Grenard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Braden Mann now,
as he'll kick it away for the second time. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here we go. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete. It's McKenzie. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick-6.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. On 2nd and 12, Garoppolo. He's going to air one out.
Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
So we hit
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And able to get this out to the 25.
So here are the Colts to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Now back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Frank Reich here on 4th down is ready to try for 3. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Colts will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
67 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Once more, Gibson.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Back to throw. That's caught over the middle by Hurst.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Desmond King making the tackle. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, so it'll leave him with a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie.
And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Garoppolo. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come. Back now in Indianapolis. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Going up top for Kupp. That's caught inside the 20. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Garoppolo now. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Up the middle, it's Williams. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got a man. It's Johnson. End zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. For the Colts now, they're ready to get the football back.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And here's a give to Gibson.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially touchdown. Hayden Hurst, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Here we go.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 24, Garoppolo completing it to the right side. Johnson. Touchdown, Bills.
Juwan Johnson.
Touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now back to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown Colts. From 3 yards out. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Finding Williams once more, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll get this one to Cup, complete.
Here we go.
The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. He finds his man Johnson.
Go ahead.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of
sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. A quick throw, but incomplete.
The Texans had 8-3 now, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find Hall. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Breece Hall. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. 23 yards the pickup there. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, down at the 33.
A handoff running left is Gibson. Taken down at the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. He was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Looking to throw. He's going to air one out. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Texans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, 17 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for for this offense as they run back out here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And he's got room, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, right back to Hall. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
On the out route, he completes it to Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Houston.
So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half. And that
oh my God, if the gloves is going to take up time, then put powder in it. Put powder in it or something. We're on the time limit. We're on the time limit. Mindful of it. Like I said, this test started at 4:30 and it's supposed to end at 6:30.
Why are they rushing you for?
Exactly. She's like, we're on the time limit, lady. We're on the time limit, lady. Then Perry, like I said, she needed the blood transfusion. So Perry standing up, Perry is sweating bullets like she's about to pass out. So you notice Proctor did not give 2 fucks and told Terry, if you're not able to continue the test, you need to sit down and reschedule. Because I'm on time.
You got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
Then Terry told her at the end of the test, like, oh, I'm weak. I need a, like, I was sweating like that because I was about to pass out. I need a blood transfusion. I get my blood transfusion tomorrow. She was like, oh, wow, really? Okay. And did not care.
Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Oh, that's racist before you hit him.
It's Davis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Damn.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's
plays
crazy.
Right there to show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL
That's really
in terms
crazy.
of receiving yards.
Sorry that happened too.
It's just that type of energy will not get David for a little because
on first down,
it's to throw. So a test like that is like you need all high energy. Like you don't need no low vibrational energy around.
Yeah, you don't need any of that.
Yeah, but due to the fact that that's what she was doing, it was just like, this is annoying, like, and then the girls that was there, like, they was looking at us like we was fucking up their test, and it's like, yo, this is really a racist town, like.
Y'all was the only black people in that shit?
And we were the only 2 black people throughout the whole building on there. There was no black person.
A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panic.
Well, did you get your results back?
Carrying themselves.
No, I gotta wait 2 to 6 weeks, and I got a feeling she's not gonna send it out until 6 weeks.
Handoff for Gibson.
Nah, she'll get in trouble for that.
Losing yardage back at the 35.
She'll get in trouble for that.
1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second.
No, because I feel like she should have gotten in trouble. Because even the other practice, like one of the practice, went in that bag. You seen the practice come over to her, and the practice was like, ask her what's wrong, because the way, like, we were literally sitting in the AC. That room was freezing cold. And Terry was sweating so bad that it was blurring her eyesight. That's how bad she was sweating. Because she was about to pass out. And Terry's older. Terry's full, like about to be 50 years old. So the lady was like, instead of asking her, are you okay, what's wrong, she goes, if you're not able to participate in this test, please sit out and reschedule because we're on the time limit. And then Terry was like, no, I'm going to do it. I can't reschedule. She was like, okay, well, then you're going to have to get it together. And then that's when Terry was like, can I have a paper towel or something? She was like, use your towel from your mannequin head. Just use your towel. Just use your towel.
Two scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for three.
I would have cursed that bitch out.
I know. Well, me and Terry was looking at it like we just drove 3 hours from y'all bitch to Albany.
So that was just a pre-test?
No, that was the practical test. The test that I was having.
Get out. What you saying? Sorry.
The test that I was having complications with was the written test, the multiple choice. The practical test is basically the hands-on one where they gotta see you were facial, step by step.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's why I was like, I don't know what she graded us on because she wasn't paying attention for a damn thing. She was paying attention to her nerves.
Completes it to Davis. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
And this has been a nice
I'm sorry that shit fucking came about.
I know. That was annoying. Mommy was like, you better hope she didn't just purposely fail y'all. I'm like, Mom, just keep going.
That's what I was thinking too. I was thinking the same shit. Like, yo, I hope she don't. But nah, she'll get in trouble for that because, she can't do that.
That's what Mommy said. Mommy was like, I was just like, hopefully she was on some, like, I don't want to see them come back over here, so I'm going to pass them. You know, it's that kind of mindset.
That's just sad, man. I hate people like that, yo. I really do.
It was just no reason, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no reason for that, man. It's just hate.
Yeah.
It's just bottom line hate, AJ. I swear to God, it's just hate, bro.
And now with the schooling, when it comes down to the school, now they're trying to find more ways to force us into going to college for the money. The government is really trying to get us to go back to school for the money because now, as an esthetician, now what they're doing is they're limiting what we can do. And in order not to do certain stuff, they want us to go to college and go get some type of LPN or nursing degree.
That's what they want to give you?
That's what they want us to have. In order not to do certain stuff like now, there's a new law that's about to come out where estheticians can't do like laminated brows or brow tattooing or like anything that has permanent chemical. They don't want us doing no more. But a couple years back, last year and years before that, we were able to do all of that, and we were able to work in like medical study shops. So now they don't want us working there because they're saying we want y'all to go get y'all LPN or some type of medical license or something. But that's just a money scam because they see most people now, instead of going the college route, they go get their trade.
The Colts getting the football first.
That's how I feel. I feel like it's a money scam.
Quarter number 3.
So fucking
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How's DD?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
It may and grandma saying
interesting to see what adjustments his offense made in the locker room. They haven't been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually
I told you when I go back to work,
either, so
I can't even rely on grandma when I get out there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're
I gotta get my own.
Exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops,
He's not in the picture no
very
more.
well. They've kept
Huh?
them around in this game.
He's not in the picture no more. That's this is how you get to answer when I play.
What happened?
Focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize.
It just wasn't resonating, you know.
You told them it's over?
Yeah, it just really wasn't resonating with me. It wasn't giving me any happiness. Like the energy that I was getting from it put me in like I didn't like who I was. Like I was either always angry or just being mean to him because it was just like I'm not happy here.
Yeah.
I thought they might take a shot down.
It didn't allow me to. It was like it wouldn't allow me to be happy and peace. As soon as he walked in the room, it was like back to miserableness. Yeah.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
And I couldn't get to the nitty-gritty of it. I really couldn't, but the more I tried to, the more energy I got. So I just was like, yeah, this is not. And that's selfish for me to have you sticking around when you could be somewhere with someone who actually really enjoys it.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Already, Asia?
This defense coming out after
Well,
that
not
half,
already.
and if that plays any
I don't
indicator,
think like
Charles,
that.
maybe a little refreshed and
I said, I
refocused
don't
here
feel
for
like
quarters
that.
3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that.
Already,
That's exactly what they
it
need to
already
keep doing
been
if they want to
like
change
fell
their
apart.
fortunes in this game.
This was something that happened like
Now a throw
Monday,
here, hauled
Tuesday.
in.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left.
Sometimes slow down and just stay to yourself, girl. Don't be going from man to man, yo.
I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner.
I'm serious.
Defender was right on him.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
How's the weather over there, baby?
Finds
Been
Watson
hot?
complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
It's been hot over here
Increase
too.
your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know
It's
something?
real
Maybe we'll
hot.
hear about
Actually,
that from him
shit.
soon.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And for
Really
a
hot.
few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there.
So what y'all been up to?
Man, we're going to the Snoop concert in Virginia Beach in a couple of weeks. Me and Daisy got celebrating one of our anniversary. Looking forward to that.
Look to throw.
Wait, how many years have
Dancing
been
to his
together?
left. And he can't
10
find
years.
anywhere to go with
10
it.
years?
And he goes down.
God,
Williams
damn.
able to get him for a loss of about 3. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
3 more, y'all legally
And
mad.
he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Marcus would be what?
The kick by Elliott is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
What, Marcus?
What a luxury it is to
Huh?
have a kicker you can depend
You said Marcus what?
Marcus is, yeah, 10 years.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Y'all been talking about the next step? Or not yet, not yet.
What happened?
I said, y'all been talking about the next step or having another baby?
She has, but baby, nah, 2 years ago, maybe. Now I'm good.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You don't want a girl?
I'm 42, man.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I'm not old, but at the same time, like, Marcus is 10.
And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Wait, Marcus is 10?
Well, he'll be 10 next year.
Oh, I was saying,
Yeah, he'll be 10 in January.
After we saw the first turnover, we were worried that things would snowball.
These are the things that
especially on the scoreboard.
I think about.
9 time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
These are the things that I think about.
Trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside the box. Receivers were extra time.
How you been going with everything?
Couldn't be made on that throw.
Nah. For what?
Like from your job, how they been giving you that? Like that incentive?
They offered it to me.
You should take it.
Yeah.
You should really take it.
But maybe another. Maybe by next year. Definitely next year. Too much is going on. And I just need to clarify certain things. So.
And the Texans will take over. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
I'm not.
I think you should take
as they
it.
get him down at the 28.
Huh?
I said I think you should take it.
No, I am.
Don't push it back though. Don't put. That's not. I don't know. Don't push it on the back burner. I feel like pay attention to your emotions.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Avoidance is not the key. You don't want to start going through things and start using avoidance as your way to heal.
Yeah. Nah, but I'll probably get
Because there's other things going on in your life too. So that's just, you never know which one would be your trigger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you coming up here for Terrence cookout?
No, I'm going to the concert. I'll be in Virginia Beach. I got a hotel out there for our anniversary.
Oh, you got it in New York.
Huh?
You got it in New York.
No. The concert is in Virginia Beach. It's the same time as the cookout. Because at the time, there wasn't no date.
Oh. Wait, are you coming up here before that? Because you were supposed to come up here. You were supposed to be up here already.
I was supposed to be here, but I didn't know Nick was going to do what he did. I didn't know a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So things is changing. I told anybody, whoever gets mad, I quite frankly don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because nobody's out here dealing with them. I'm out here taking care of my own, my family. So I want to come. I want to see Berg's mom.
Yeah.
But shit came up, and I can't. That is what it is, man.
Life happens.
Life happens, and I'm not explaining myself to nobody. I'm not apologizing to nobody either.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't.
Life happens.
Like, see my friend, and you don't come to New York. I only want to come and see my family. I don't care for that state. I've been there my whole life.
Right.
I'm not missing. I guarantee you, I'm not missing shit in New York besides my family. Who baby's that? Huh?
My friend, how you heard?
I'm like, yo, I got a little baby cup over there.
No, you know it.
AJ, I would have cursed your ass.
I would never hide my pregnancy from you. I might not like what you have to say in that moment.
Of course. Hey, that's too bad. That's too bad. Asia, you better not call me pregnant until you got a career, until you married, all of that shit.
I wouldn't hide it.
All of that shit, yo.
Imagine. I would not hide it. Bro, I would just call him to check up on you because I text you Happy Father's Day and I called and then I've been calling since then and you haven't been answering.
Nah, my fault. It just been, yo. I sort of, you only called me one day. I missed the Father's Day. I replied back. I think. No, I didn't.
No, I text you.
What's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. Put in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah. What's up, King Son?
Come in. So.
3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year.
Yeah,
you guys
right.
had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
He got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and we thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, but I love was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw here.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great popping corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't he?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
2nd and 6. They will find Davis. That's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Gibson.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Back to the ground with Gibson.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
He'll look to throw. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Now back to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Open man, Parham. He's got it.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Colts at 7-5 now in the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do different?
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7.
They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow them.
And he's going to go down again. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, that's everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right?
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll look to throw. Try to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Colts are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for them here as they come on 1st and 10 at their own 44. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
The pass caught by Olave. Here we go. 2nd down at 5.
He'll drop to throw. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's got this down to the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Jacobs. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th. His kick is good, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, it's still in the first half here. A long way to go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. And bringing it in, it's Davis.
Finding room at midfield.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is intercepted at the goal line. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Second and 5. And this one is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw again. Caught. It's Wilson. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is indeed good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to get...
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. But the Colts ready to go to work to start the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
22 yards there, a first down. He'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Chris Olave.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
And a lot. Strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Indianapolis offense ready to go again.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got Hurst, his tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The end result, 21 yards. He'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Joe Williams. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself.